All right, guys, day 11 of Vlogtober. I swear this is so intense. But yeah, day 11 means story 11. So let's get to it. Olivia came down the stairs to see her mother Angela sitting at the kitchen table. "Hey, Mom, what's up?" Olivia asked, walking over to the refrigerator. Olivia grabbed a pitcher of water and poured herself a glass. "I know you had plans to go to the Halloween party with your friends, but I need you to take Sofia and Luca trick-or-treating." "I thought Dad was doing that." Something came up. Something always comes up with him. "It's my first high school party." "I know, Liv, and I'm sorry." "Why can't you do it?" "I have that conference call with Sydney. Look, I know this situation sucks. Dad sucks. I hate this." Olivia stormed up to her room. A few hours later, the sun had set, and 8-year-old Sofia, dressed as a princess, and 11-year-old Luca, dressed as a vampire, were going house to house, filling their buckets with candy, while Olivia pulled a wagon with her siblings' pillowcases that they would dump the overload of candy that no longer fit in their buckets. She was scrolling through Instagram looking at the pictures from the party. She was interrupted by Luca and Sofia coming to dump the candy in their pillowcases. "All right, let's head home," Olivia said. We've only been out here for 10 minutes. There's still plenty more stops to make," Luca said. "And we haven't even made it to Mrs. Johnson's house," Sofia said. "She always gives out full-size chocolate bars." "Fine," Olivia said, frustrated. Sofia ran ahead and Luca looked at Olivia. "I know you're mad that you have to take us trick-or-treating. I'm sorry." "It's not you and Soph I'm mad at. It's Dad. I'm mad that he bailed. I'm mad more so for you and Sofia." "I'm mad at him too," Luca said. "He's always bailing on us and we just have to put up with it because he's our dad. I don't want to put up with it." "I know. And that's why you don't see him anymore, right?" Luca said with realization. "Yeah," Olivia said. Olivia and Luca caught up to Sofia and they stood in front of Mrs. Calderone's house. Mrs. Calderone's house was decorated with jack-o'-lanterns and black and orange lights. Candles flickered in the open windows. The talk of the town was Mrs. Calderone was a mean old witch who would put a spell on kids every Halloween night. "We should really keep going," Olivia said. "Are you scared?" Luca asked. "No," Olivia said, trying to sound brave. "I vote we go up." "I second it." "You're outnumbered, Liv. Come on, let's go." Olivia held her siblings' hands and walked up the long walkway, but then Luca jumped backward. "Is everything all right?" Olivia asked. No," Luca said. The jack-o'-lantern just blinked." "Your mind is just playing tricks on you," Olivia said. "After all, it's trick or treat. This is obviously the trick part." "Liv," Sofia said, her voice trembling with fear. "Those jack-o'-lanterns are smiling and they're turning to face us." "All right, yeah, I think we need to head back," Olivia said. "Hello, children," a woman's voice said excitedly. Olivia, Luca, and Sofia looked toward the house to see Mrs. Calderone, dressed as a witch, standing in the doorway, holding a bowl of candy. "Would you like some candy?" Mrs. Calderone asked. The three of them slowly walked to the door. "I don't usually get visitors," Mrs. Calderone said. Mrs. Calderone gave each of them a fistful of full-size chocolate bars. "Thanks," Sofia said. You don't seem like a witch." "Soph!" Olivia said, embarrassed. "I'm sorry, Mrs. Calderone. My sister seems to have lost her manners." But she doesn't seem like a witch, Sofia said. But I am, Mrs. Calderone said. Mrs. Calderone took out her wand and waved it over the chocolate bars. In the land of sweet delight, with a sprinkle of joy and dash of light, chocolate bars I call to thee expand and grow as big as can be, Mrs. Calderone chanted, and all of a sudden the chocolate bars grew twice as big. Whoa, Luca said. That's cool. I know what people think of me, Mrs. Calderone said. They think my chants are spells to inflict harm, but they're protection spells. I love kids. I don't want to see them get hurt, especially on a night where some evil people may try to harm them. But now you better get going because it's getting dark out. Yeah, we really should, Olivia said. Thanks again for the candy and for the protection. Mrs. Calderone smiled and waved goodbye as Olivia, Luca, and Sofia walked away. The end. So again, this was one that kind of intended to be a kid's story, but somewhere along the way just stopped being one. Yeah. Let me know what you guys thought of the story and come back tomorrow for day 12 of Vlogtober. Yeah. Bye, guys.